The Niners play the Texans. The Texans were looking like the worst team in the league for a while. They've won 2 in a row. One was against Jacksonville. But they just put 40 up on the Chargers, who are, just as mediocre as any team in the NFL this year. So all of a sudden, it looks like the Houston has joined the ranks of the other 25 mediocre teams in the NFL. So the Niners, is there anything the Niners have to worry about here besides beating themselves?
Well, the Texans do have some talented players, right? They ran the ball really, really well versus the Chargers. The Chargers do have a terrible run defense, but to Houston's credit, they were able to run the ball. Rex Burkhead, he was outstanding in this game pretty much.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, I don't expect Rex Burkhead to do much against the 49ers. I think the 49ers have a better defense overall than the Chargers. I think they have better personnel for the scheme that they run, and I think they have a much better run defense. So I'm not worried about that. I know Davis Mills has had 3 weeks playing pretty good in a row. I don't think he's going to play that well versus the 49ers personally. I think he will struggle.
It's going to be tough.
And
yeah.
they have some NFL.
He doesn't have a great supporting cast. Rex Burkhead is decent. Brandon Cooks is
very good.
Yeah. Who else he got? He got Moore. I don't know who Moore is. Who's Moore? 15.
Yeah. And I also think Shanahan's going to absolutely own Lovie Smith. Lovie Smith is Tony Dungy tree. They play cover 2 just about every snap. Ooh. You can't play one style of defense for Shanahan and not, get put down. And that's a scheme he's really, really familiar with. It goes back to his Tampa Bay days, where he started. True. So he's familiar with that style of defense. I think Shanahan's going to put on a clinic. I think early in this game, it's not going to be in Garoppolo's hands. It's going to be a screen here, screen there, run, misdirection, and they're just going to go down the field. And it'll be 14-0 defense is playing pretty well. And then slowly Garoppolo's numbers will get built up. And by the end of the game, he'll have this efficient, 14 for 20, a 202 yards and 2 touchdown day. The EPA will be outstanding and everybody will be back. But the reality of the situation was he might not have done a lot really and been asked to do a lot in this game. I think the Texans are not a bad football team by any means. I think they're okay. I think a lot of people, because of the Deshaun Watson situation, thought they would be the worst team, and they're clearly not. They're one of the many bad teams, but I don't see. I really believe the Niners are going to outplay them. I do. I'm not that worried about.
Well, I think the way to beat the Niners is to get them to abandon their run game, like the Titans to an extent, like the Titans did. But you have to have a good run defense to do that, I think. And this team doesn't. This team has a terrible run defense. Now, what you could do with what Vance Joseph has done, which is we know we have a bad run defense, so we're going to sell out and put some specialty front to stop the run, basically dare you to pass and get Kyle to, because Kyle can't. He'll always accept that dare. So I don't know if the Texans are keyed in enough to what the Niners do to know that.
You got Lovie Smith running one of the most antiquated schemes in the NFL.
I don't think he's as good as Vance Joseph.
No.
So I don't expect the Niners to lose this game. I think the Niners should be okay this week. I think they should be able to run the ball like they do in their wins and minimize Jimmy and not beat themselves.
Yeah, I think they will.